Welcome back. It is day 253 of a road to 2200. We're at 2040, and we found somebody who's 2046 from Argentina, and we have the white pieces. So, let us see what my opponent's got in store for us today. A caro-kann. Recently, we have played the Alien Gambit. Today, we will not be doing that. We're going to be playing the Von Hennig Gambit. It's kind of similar, but I like this one a little bit more. It's, in my opinion, a little bit more sound than the Alien. But, you know, if you know the tricks in the Alien Gambit, it is quite tricky. Not gonna lie. Now, when they bring out their bishop like this, I think the best move is actually to play g4 here. And push this back. We can play something like this. Knight comes in and then take the pawn, I think. Yeah, so I can go here. And then if takes, we take back. We got a nice center. I believe this is the correct move. And then we can support the central pawn with c3. If they take, I mean, we're very, very happy to see that, to be honest with you. Now, it's just kind of a matter of like, how do I want to play? I could play like this. That feels pretty good. The knight can't really come forward. There's a check here, but I can always play c3. So I'm going to go ahead and play h4. This pawn is protected in two different ways. We're kind of threatening to play here, takes. Okay. Now. So I can go here, push the bishop back, and then maybe I can sack the pawn if I wanted to. I could also play like this, forcing them to take with the pawn because the bishop's there. I mean, this seems pretty decent. So I'm going to take, actually. I do like the prospect of potentially going here. It's an interesting position for sure. I like the idea of playing c3, just protecting everything. So I'm going to play c3. Yeah, they bring out the bishop, but I mean, not so sure if that's really where the bishop wants to be. Now, developing this knight seems very, very logical. Potentially bringing the rook over. I don't think I want to give up that bishop. I can also put my knight on a really nice square here. They would probably just kick me away, though. And they castle? Whoa. Okay, well. First things first, we're going to play h5. Because if they're going to let me play h5, I'm going to play h5. Come forward, but that just allows me to come here now. If I want to. Maybe even just this. Yeah, let's play. But if I go here, check could be a problem. So maybe I take and then play like knight here. I don't really want to play that either, though. Could also just develop the bishop and go here. Or I could play knight here. Because I want this bishop. It's a very nice attacking piece. Let's jump in with our knight. If they capture, I'm just going to be happy. Maybe I could have argued putting the bishop out. We also have to be careful of tactics now. Well, not now anyway. There's a bishop there protecting. Here, they'd probably take with the pawn like this, trying to open up this file. Should be very, very logical. I need to get my king safe. Kind of hard to do. Step the queen up, I guess. Just come up here. Maybe we play Queen G2. I want this protected. I would like the castle, but you know. But you know. Could take. I mean, they're not really threatening to take unless I go here. I can also go here now. Takes, you know, I can play Queen G2. We can line up here. Can't take. You can start taking here, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of issues probably. I mean, there's got to be huge tactics along this diagonal. Check here, takes. That doesn't work. If I go here, they're going to play this. I guess maybe I just try to move and castle. Rook here, I'll just like move. I'm going to castle now. Okay. So I can just take this. I don't really see any potential threats here. So I guess I'll just take the free pawn. You can kick me away, of course. Yeah. I guess now I have to take this. If you take here, it could actually get a little bit interesting. They take with the knight. Seems pretty logical. I'm going to bring my knight back. If they trade, we're happy. At the end of the day, we're up a pawn right now. Okay, so we're just going to take. You always have check if we want to open it up, but no. There's queen protecting that. I don't really want to commit my rook over because there's just not really anything there. So they can just protect. Okay, but now rook here. If they protect, I can sack, takes, and then go here. No, that doesn't quite work. There has to be so many different tactics in this position. I think I want to try and get rid of the bishop. Takes. I could take if jack king up. Yeah, let's try to get rid of this bishop. The bishop's super duper strong. And you pretty much have to. Like, you can win your pawn back, but I get this nice bishop, which I'll be happy about. I mean, yeah, you don't have any safe squares. Yeah, they do decide to take the pawn. So I'm gonna capture here. Now, we could have a lot of issues. We could. How do I try and convert this? I go here, rook here. I mean, I can immediately attack the pawn. Any kind of check, I can go here, check. I don't want to push because then there's this. I guess check, king here, check, king d2. They attack the pawn. We can take this with check. I can also go here. Queen here, check, king up. But then there's tactics with bishop. No, because I just take here. I think I can play queen c2. I'd have a minute 40. I need to play quicker. Oof. Can go back and protect. Queen d2. Okay, they just go for this. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Like, oh. Bishop here, though? Takes, check. And then I can capture. Or I can just try to trade a bunch of pieces. Takes. Can take. Okay, let's just trade. Because we're up a pawn. And our pawn structure is better. But can we convert it is the real question. Come forward. Active king in the endgame. I think we're doing pretty good, although this could be an issue. So I want to play like f4. They should probably take, and then play here. But instead they go for this. I don't think that's the best move. I can just capture. And then just start pushing these pawns. Rook can't come in. Their king is just completely cut off too. King up. You go here, king here. No problem. Check. King here. Should be able to convert this. Rook behind the pawn if when needed. Check. Just king up. If check, king up, king here. Bring the king up. Check, then we go here. Their king is just in jail. They can't do anything. I can give up every other pawn if I need to. Yeah, they're gonna go for counterplay. This is gonna be an annoying move. So I'll just have to go back, I guess. Down, 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 down. No, that's not where I should have went. What am I doing? That is not what I wanted to do, and now how do I manage to do this? Like, what? Now we're probably just losing. Oh my gosh. I actually don't even understand. $30 seconds. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, I have mate threatened. We're gonna win that pawn. Are you kidding me? They're gonna go for the flag too. Okay, we gotta draw. We gotta draw. Like, oh my gosh, dude. What was that? We were completely like that one pass pawn, and even in the end, we're still completely winning. That was like losing the game twice in a row. Check. Check. And you go here, and if they play this, how do you make progress here? Rook e2, king here, and check. King e8. If they play something like this, we just bring the rook. Rook g6, apparently. What if I just play here? King g7, and then play like this. a6, f7, king back. What if I play king here? Rook d2. And then king c7, you get behind, I promote. Okay. Like, what? I wish that was a mouse slip. It wasn't. It was me panicking in time pressure. Yeah, and then if they go here, we can push. Like, this is the most simple thing in the world. Oh my gosh, man. And then they literally just gave us a winning endgame here. I needed to get the king like far away though. And then they tried to flag me, which just makes me mad. I mean, I get it, but yeah, like here, just keep the king cut off, and then king comes here. What if I go for something like this? There's always just checks, man. It's so annoying. Rook stays on there. King here. What about check? Then I can go here. And king here. We probably go check. No. It wants rook here. What if this? Check. And then you go here and you're getting in. My endgame sucks. Let's play another one. Okay. That was very, very sad. That's 2 endgames now that we should have won. But okay, let's just not think about it too much. We have a caro-kann on the board, advanced variation. Okay, but now we just develop. Take. And I mean, I like this structure. You can go here, I play like this. Or you do something like that. We'll just play knight back though. Now you can't even protect the pawn, and we're just up a clean pawn. My fellow Canadian. Okay, they want this, so I guess let's actually just stop anything from going there. Develop the knight, bishop d6. My opponent's trying to maybe checkmate me or something. I don't really know. I'm going to kick the bishop now. They trade, which is insane. And then I just castle and play this position, I think. Weak pawn here. Castle, like rook c8 maybe. I don't know. I think my opponent gave me everything that I want. I could even give up the bishop and damage the pawn so bad. Opponent might auto-resign. If that's the case, we're taking it and calling it a day after that last game. Something tells me that this guy is on tilt. No. Actually, not even close to tilting. Look at this. Yeah, okay. We got an auto-rise Ignation. Yeah, they went on a massive win streak here. Wow, I guess there's a draw there, but look at this. Maybe something bad happened. No, I thought this was their last loss, but no. They just blundered in the opening. And we played with an 89. They played with a 70-something. Nothing to really analyze here. They just blundered pawns. I want to take a look at that last game, though. Yeah, we both played with 78s. It was an interesting game, because like this is the Von Hennig. Played the right moves here. And h4, so I understood the position. Takes his best. We should play queen e2. Knight comes out. Pushing is wrong. It probably wants us to get ready to castle. Develop our other pieces. And then here I was debating on like rerouting the knight to this square, but I wanted tactics. Or I wanted to try and attack the black bishop there, and we're better after castles. That we should have took with the pawn. I don't quite understand why. I mean, I guess I want it's queen e2. I mean, I don't see a reason to take damaging the pawn structure when I could just take with the knight. Oh, I see. I see. It's because they can go here. And there is a pin. I guess, I'm assuming. Knight back's a huge blunder because they can take, but I thought that this was fine. But they have rook takes. Oh! Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I missed some tactics there. And then after this, we correctly are just completely winning. Like, it's actually kind of comical that I blundered king e8 here, just giving up the pawn. Like, that's probably one of the funniest things that you can actually blunder. And then it's even funnier that they blundered the game back, and we kind of did something similar. We just blundered another pawn, so we essentially just threw away a win for no reason. Is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.